like they didn't want me to talk about this card, you know? Spicy, muy caliente, sexual attraction, one of a kind, intense chemistry. Yes, that's where we left off. And believe me, it's so intense that they just shut down. They do not want to deal with that. That just makes the whole matters worse for them. It's so much easier to walk away from someone when you don't desire them. Really hard when you still do. The next thing that they feel about you is, I need you. I'm feeling inadequate, ashamed, upset with myself, and you're damn right I'm codependent. All right, there you go. Just in a nutshell, your person's whole dilemma, they struggle being alone. They struggle, and they get themselves in messes and in pickles because they don't like being alone, and this person did not fix things with you when they should have. So they jumped to the next boat, the next lifeboat, and now they're on a lifeboat with someone they're not happy with, and they're looking over there at your lifeboat. You look much better, but there's distance. And how do they overcome that distance? And that's what's going on. I want you guys to think about that. And the fear that when they jump in the water to swim to your lifeboat, there's sharks, which is their inner demons and other things that could happen to them, losses and drama. They're afraid to jump in the water, guys. Maybe the loss isn't that bad. Maybe there's no sharks in the water, but what if there is? And that is the fear factor that they're dealing with here, okay, with this codependency situation. Let's keep going. Chariot energy, victory, finally making progress, doors opening. And that is the Hanged Man in reverse there. That's the Chariot. We are moving now. We're not stuck. This door has opened. I have the key. We're able to get past this. The next card is, I want to fix this. Just how? I'm feeling scared and confused. And that's the card of second chances. This is that Judgment card energy. This is also Temperance. I want to balance the scales. I want to fix this. I don't want to make it all screwed up anymore. I want it to be better. Last but, oh my God. Who gets that? I don't even know. This is a bonus card that shouldn't be in there because I changed it to this one. This was an old card. But look at that. I want to fix this again. Just major confirmation. Look at that. I mean, it's incredible. I should have had this out because this is the new one. But interesting that that's just sitting in there. For a reason. For a divine reason, nothing happens by accident. So, does your person want to fix this? Absolutely. And I think that's the overall. They're just holding back from it. What other questions do you guys want me to answer? Because I feel like our reading has gone really deep. And before I get into the oracles, is there any questions that you guys feel I need to answer in this reading? About, do they regret lying about you to other people, about your situation? Let's see. Elizabeth, here we go with the double, like last night's reading stuff. Yeah, the doubles. It's insane. Wow, I think that's a yes. Mine reached out last night. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Perceptive Priestess. Hi, happy birthday. All right. Is there anything you guys want answered as a collective? What will it take for him to wake up? Okay. Yes, is there still a third party? Is my person hiding a disease? Okay, we'll see. I'll ask those things. First, I have to say, what will it take? It's already happening. This person's already waking up. This is what it took. It took separation. It took these desires to come into their body, to feel you and want you. It took struggling to keep you off their mind. It took their angels and guides guiding them to this Judgment card energy to refocus on things. So it's already done. There's no what will it take. It's already done. Do you understand? The waking up is already happening. Ball rolling, Chariot energy. I want to fix this. It's already in motion. Okay, I just want to be clear. In motion. The winds of change. Okay, so this is already happening, all right? Third party energy, irrelevant. Irrelevant. The third party, is there one? Is there not one? Who gives a fuck? In this reading, gone. Because where are they? Where's this third party? They're not in their crotch. No offense. Sorry to be vulgar. They're not in their pants. They're not grabbing it. Okay, where are they? They're not there. They're not in their head today. They're not thinking about getting them off. They're not fantasizing about that third party at work. Okay? They're not trying to suppress that third party, okay? They're thinking about you, understand? So third party irrelevant. And honestly, I think you just need to say they are irrelevant. And start telling yourself a new story where there is no third party and you are the only one. Because the more energy you give the third party, the more they're going to stick around. I've told you guys time and time again to subscribe to As the Pennies Drop by Natalie, because she will tell you about telling a new story and not feeding any energy to the third party. If you guys were watching her, like I've asked you, you wouldn't be asking me that third party question. 44 people in the chat, no coincidence. Okay, so again, third parties are relevant in this reading. They don't even matter. They're not even here in my cards. So if they are in existence, I feel bad for them because they're background noise. They are in the background. They're not in the forefront of this person's heart, desires, thoughts, visions, or life. The only reason that person may be with this third party is, like I said earlier, codependency for financial stability. And they're in a lifeboat with this third party, but they really want to jump off and get to your lifeboat, but they're sharks. They're scared of that. The other one, is there a disease? Let's see. Well, sorry, Sumi. Hold on, guys. I dropped a bunch of cards. Sumo. Did I scare you? Why are you farting under here all the time? You stink up my office, and the only reason I put up with you is because you're freaking adorable. Yeah, if it wasn't for that face, you'd be gone, buddy. You'd be so gone with your butt. So gone, you little turkey. All right. Ted, you have the question, does this person have a disease? If anybody's watching and you want to know, is your person carrying some kind of a sexual transmitted disease or any disease that you don't know about? Let's get this answered. Bottom of the deck, repelled. So there's a situation going on. They're repelling. I feel like some kind of a disease. They're keeping it at bay. We have blocked, feeling restricted, blocking communication, emotional walls up. Okay. We've got commitment that came up. We have let it go, releasing energy. And we have judgment. I think the only disease this person has is being codependent. Their body is at dis-ease with their life. Okay? I don't feel in my heart that this person has a disease. Although, Ted, I'd be a little bit concerned about your situation, because knowing what I know about her and what she's been up to with drugs, with a bad boy that has also been in drugs, and things that go around when you do drugs, and the things you do to get drugs, and the people you put yourself around, I would worry. And I do feel there's some concern there. Hepatitis B is very serious. That's a possibility for her. She's not been careful, perhaps. Promiscuity, being with you and being with that person, and who knows who that person's been with, or if she's been with any other person. I mean, those are all very real things to think about. For you, Ted, just make sure whenever you guys do reunite, get tested before you guys do anything intimate. That's why I'm wondering if she stays away from me, maybe they can share the disease. It is very possible. It is very possible. And for everybody, every single person, doesn't matter if you think your person's high risk or not, tell them before intimacy happens, if you guys get back together, you want them to be checked. And at the very least, use a condom. Unless it's same sex, that, you know, for girls, lesbian, that's kind of impossible. Kind of impossible, but still be careful. But male on male, it's possible. Male and female, it's possible. So, you know, use protection when you can. Okay? Because that is a very real thing in our day and this age. Yeah. So I don't feel that way for everyone, but Ted, I just want to say for you specifically, I do feel there's a concern. And if you're feeling like that is something that's speaking to you, your intuition may be leading you down the right path to like listen. There's a concern there. And again, you're just going to have to be careful. We can't choose who we love. You know, our heart wants what it wants, but we also have to think about ourselves and our health and well-being. And if you feel like this relationship has been nothing but a train wreck, it is time for you to let it go, to be perfectly honest. If you feel like you have to ask yourself, does this person have a disease? Let them go. There's one reader I always follow, and I love her readings, but I feel like she's had diseases, or she has a disease, or she fucks people with diseases all the time, because she decided to create her own deck with STDs, and I'm like, who has that? Obviously someone who's experienced a lot of that, which is a major concern. Some people have never dealt with STDs, ever. I happen to be one of them. So I just, again, careful who you sleep with. And I'm a Mongolic. I've had a few partners, but never had to worry about that. And I just want to say that's a concern. If people are constantly worried that the next visit, the next interaction, in any general reading could be STDs, 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 STDs. Every time she does a reading, I swear to God, that STD card comes out. And I'm like, I'm tired of hearing about people with STDs. And I finally just, you know, didn't resonate anymore and left the channel, because I'm like, I'm never going to resonate with these readings because I don't know anyone that has STDs like that. That's ridiculous. That is a very rare event. It shouldn't come up every reading, and it shouldn't come up for everybody. That is like cancer or AIDS, you know what I'm saying? It's rare, and if it happens, it shouldn't be happening to everybody. It should definitely not come up in a reading every time you read. If I had a cancer card and it showed up at every fucking reading, I'd be scaring everyone off. I don't think every fucking reading includes cancer, you know what I'm saying? And the same with STDs. It should not be a card that comes up for every fucking reading, because it's just wrong. Anyways, that's my advice to that person. If she watches me, I don't know, but she needs to be aware that that's thrown around way too much in a general reading. But again, you know, you guys are adults. Be adults, okay? Elizabeth, never ever had one. I'm Mongolic too, Steph. Good job, Elizabeth. You know, we can be Mongolic and have partners, but not suffer with that. It's who you're fucking with. And if you're fucking with trash, no offense, you're going to get trash. Diseases come with trash. I just don't see how that's a good thing. And if your loved one is fucking with trash, that's a worry. Big worry. And I'm just going to say I'm glad I don't have your problems, because that is a bowling ball of shit that I don't want to deal with. Good one, AJK. Lay down with dogs, you get fleas. Exactly. And lay down with trashy people, you're going to get diseases. So be careful, guys. I don't spend time on STDs here on this channel because I just think it's too rare to even talk about. But if you do have that concern, trust your intuition. Ted, I'm just gasping at straws, trying to figure out why she can stay with him if she loves me. The truth of the matter is, Ted, I think she has feelings for that person she maybe doesn't share with you. Because there's something holding her there, and if it's not money, and you've cleared that up, it's not money, there's something else. And either that's sex or that's love, but there's something else, and there's not too many. And to stay with someone because of an STD, I'm just going to be real, Ted. I feel like it's a very real concern. The feeling I get if she had an STD would be fire. There's something about burning with that STD for her. Maybe it's not serious. Maybe it's chlamydia. Maybe it's yeast infection. Maybe it's herpes. You know, but it's hot. I don't know. It's just like the visual I got. Be careful. Like, why would you... I don't know. I hope she doesn't, but I don't think that would be the main reason. I think that someone that had an STD, unless it was HIV, you know, or something really serious, AIDS or something, they might stay with that one partner if they both have it. But I think there would be, if it was really AIDS or something, the doctors would contact you. Because when somebody gets diagnosed with that, they legally are a deadly weapon, and they will go to prison if they do not disclose their sexual partners. Because if another sexual partner comes out saying they have it and they slept with that person, they will go to jail if they already knew they had it. So it's like a responsibility when someone has HIV or AIDS, they have to disclose every partner legally, so those partners can be legally contacted from the doctor's office and get checked. So they're not spreading a deadly disease. Because they're all loaded weapons. They're all loaded guns at that point. So I think if it was something really serious, Ted, you would have already heard about it. Okay? You would have already heard about it. So if you haven't, you know, keep praying to God you never do. But if she knows, you would know. At least at some point within a year. You know what I mean? Within a year, you would hear about it. You would know, because they have a responsibility as a doctor's office to reach out to people. And I think if she loved you at all, she would want you to know, to protect yourself and get on medicine. So anyone that had any feelings for anyone at all would want them to know, just to take care of themselves. Okay? So I think if you haven't heard anything like that, it's not super scary, Ted, but just be aware. You want to be careful. So I would not have it and not need to be informed. Yeah, well, if she had it, you know, would still be notified because they want you to come in and get tested. That's how it would work. That's why I don't recommend people sleeping with prostitutes. You don't want that mess. Why would anybody ever want to sleep with an escort or a prostitute or a stripper or anything like that? Not that some strippers aren't clean, but if strippers are sleeping around with multiple partners, you worry. Even porn stars, you know, at least they get checked. They most of the time use protection. They're always all checked, but there just takes that one outbreak and then, uh-oh, you know? And I've seen those reality messages, and it's not fun. So just be careful. You know, you don't want to be involved with someone like that. You really don't. Be careful. Anyways, you guys already know. Steph, you must have missed that she's and I never did it. Oh, yeah, I did miss that, Ted. I did. I missed that boat, Ted. But I do have to say, Ted, I'm worried about you. I am, and I would love if you have a chance sometime to do a personal with me. Let me do a personal reading for you. And anyone else, if you want to go to my website and do that, get in line for a reading. But you seem to be really feeling a strong bond with someone that you've not been intimate with, that is with another person, and you're really in a place where it's become a big part of you, like daily. And I do, as a friend, worry for you, because I would like to know a little bit more about your connection with this person and really what's going on with her. And the way we do that is, I know we've done the 55s, but really get in depth to her thoughts and feelings about you, like truly, and just see what's going on and get real honest about it. Because I think that it's kind of going in a direction that isn't good. So we need to kind of see what's going on, and I just recommend that. Okay, so let's get in a little bit more to, does this person feel bad about lying? Okay, does this person feel bad about lying? So we have communication. We have watching you. We have healing. I think they are definitely thinking about reaching out to make things right with you and mend the bridges between you and fix. And maybe not, we did have I want to fix this twice, so I am going to say fix. But they do want this to be somewhat better with you, and they do want to reach out. They feel bad enough watching you that they feel like they need to say something. They need to come clean. They need to talk about what's been toxic between you guys. Thank you, Audrey. Yeah, Ted, I'm here for you, hun. You're broke? Well, I'll see if I can do something more in private with you, Ted, and just help you. Because I feel like something's not going right with you. So I'll try to reach out to you, Ted. Just put your email in the comments, and I'll see what I can do for you, okay? Because I am just feeling a little concerned for you with that. I don't know why, but like something's not kosher with me in that. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm just saying. So we have vengeful. Ooh, and disillusioned. We also have self-indulgent and robotic. We have a cold person here, guys. I know they want to fix things. But they feel in some way they had to lie to protect themselves or to get back at you for something. And I know you're probably sitting here clueless, like, what did I do? What did I do to this person that they had to lie about me? They're in a disillusionment. Thank you, Perceptive Priestess, for the 99 cents and the rose. Oh, happy birthday, girl. I love you. I'm going to pull a card for you here in a minute. But anyways, this is not right. This is mentally fucked. This is just disillusion. Come on, guys. Vengeful. They're also scared that you're going to be vengeful towards them. You're not. I know you're not. You're not going to be vengeful towards them. But they are selfish, self-indulgent. We've got the wolf here. Underneath it all, they've been selfish. Underneath it all, they lied to protect themselves. It was a defense mechanism. They lie to protect themselves. It's automatic. It's just something they do to prevent something bad from happening to them. So they've got to struggle with a lot of fears. And believe me, it's toxic. They do want to reach out to you and make it right, though, deep down. But this is a mechanism they always do. We have double-edged sword. Reaping what I've sown and tasting my own words, that's karma. Believe me, they're getting it. They're getting karma. Because look, I'm seeing the truth. Absolutely. That truth, that sword is striking down on them. And man, do they feel it though? I'd say yes, but they feel like they had to do it. It's like they feel it, but then they give themselves an excuse. You ever do that? It's like, God, I feel bad. I did something wrong. It was wrong, but I did it because of this. I've been there. I've done that. Like I said earlier, when I shared my story on part 1, I have lied to be vengeful in my life. I have lied because I was hurt. I have lied because I thought I had to protect myself because they were going to come after me. So I've been there. I can understand that perspective. I wasn't cold-hearted, but I felt defensive. And I feel like your person is kind of in the same boat. I don't think your person is cold-hearted, but I think they had to lie to protect themselves or protect someone they cared about. That doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to lie for protection. You don't like to carry that burden with you. They carry it. They know it's not good, but at the same time, they feel like if they told the truth, somebody would have gotten hurt. Spirit, what do you want to say about that? We have bump on a log, lazying around, loafing, inertia, false start, non-response, disinterest. I think the one that sticks out to me is non-response. They haven't done anything about it. It doesn't matter, 88 in the chat, it doesn't matter how many people feel bad about lying. When it comes down to it, when you do nothing about it, nothing to fix it, that's a problem. Bottom of the deck is swinging on the front porch. Good times, cozy feelings, slow down, be in nature, thankfulness. They're just trying to be in the moment right now. They're just trying to keep things chill. This is someone that doesn't want to rock the boat. Thank you, Lola, for the $25. Oh my gosh, I love you. You love me, Lola? I feel like I owe you. I do owe you. I owe you a reading. I owe you so much. And then you did that for me. Lola, thank you. Could really use it right now, guys. You have no idea. I don't want to put my business out there, but let's just say bills came up this month way higher than I thought they would. Like way, way, way higher. And I had to do a bunch of refunds for some a-holes that had no patience because I was in Texas. So I lost like half my income. And I've been trying to get back on the horse, guys. So I'm going to think of some kind of a way to get funds raised up for me. Maybe $3 cards again or something. But yeah, I could really appreciate any donations you guys give me is sure help right now, for sure. And I just want to say I really appreciate you, Lola, because sometimes I don't tell people what's really going on, but God knows. And he sends little angels like you to help me. And I just want to say thank you. And Elizabeth as well. Just thanks, guys, for supporting me like you do. Because without people like you, I wouldn't be here doing this live right now for others. So you're a big heart and you make a big difference. Thank you. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay. I love you too, Elizabeth. I wish you were closer to me. I want you and I want to feel that way again. Okay, so the desire is there. Okay, the first thing that came to my mind is when Jesus was in the garden praying and his disciples fell asleep. And he went to them and he was like, the heart is willing, but the body is weak. So I really want you guys to focus on that saying. The heart is willing, but the body is weak. They have every bit of interest in their soul to fix things with you. They want you They want to feel the way they used to feel with you again. They love you unconditionally, okay? But they're physically scared, or there is that block, that obstacle, that obstruction that just prevents them from getting to you. But I think, do they feel bad? Yes. But do they make excuses for themselves? Yes. They do. They make excuses for themselves. And maybe rightfully so. Maybe they feel like, you know, I'm healing. I am recovering. I'm watching you. I see what you're doing. I watch your social media. I listen to you. I'm keeping an eye on you. I am going to call you, text you, write you, see you. Like, I'm going to reach out. We're going to talk. We're going to communicate. But I'm not doing anything about the lies that I said about you. I feel bad, but I felt like I had to do it. I think the next question I want to ask is, are they ever going to fix what happened? Are they going to come clean and tell the truth to the people they lied to, well, about you? Like, are they ever going to come honest with their friends, their family, their current lover maybe? I mean, are they ever going to get honest and just say the truth? And again, thank you so much for that $20 in the super chat. Aubrey, maybe this will help a little. Not the $3, but $5. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you, Aubrey. Okay. Are they ever going to come clean to these people that they've lied about you to? Okay. Are they ever going to know the truth? Are they ever going to come clean? Well, some of these came out right. Bottom of the deck is Three of Swords. Broken heart, stabbed, just hurting. Really painful, extreme suffering, third-party pain. The bottom line is someone's going to get hurt. You've already been hurt. Another woman or man's already been hurt. They've been hurt. Everyone's been fucking hurt. And telling the truth is going to hurt more people. But that's what you have to do to heal. The next one is the Magician, taking action, making decisions. The next one is the Empress in reverse. This is coming clean to a mother. They haven't told their mother the truth about you. Or this is coming clean to a wife or mother of their children about you. This may be coming clean about a child. But I'm going to tell you, coming clean is going to separate them from a friendship, a family relationship, or an intimate relationship. But coming clean is going to separate them. They're well aware of it. They know that if they come clean, they're going to have a breaking up of relationships. Bottom of the deck over here, watching you. They're thinking about it. They're looking at you. They may be watching you right now. Right now. But they have watched. They're keeping an eye out. They're also seeing if you're going to tell anybody the truth. They look out and go, are you going to tell them? Are you going to write them? Maybe you guys already did tell these people. Maybe you already did, but they're watching out for you. Then we have broken karmic chains, broken karmic cycles, broken karmic relationships, and communication. This is, you're going to hear about a breakup. Somebody, if you have a social platform, they may be watching you right now, and you're going to hear they were watching you. The karmic was watching you, and they know the truth. You may get a phone call from a karmic that says, I already know the truth. Maybe that person never admitted it to me, but I already knew the truth. So there is someone that watches you that's karmic, and I think you're going to hear from a karmic. Maybe it's the mother of their children, maybe it's their mother, maybe it's their ex, maybe it's their current wife or husband, but you're going to hear from that person quite possibly. Or you're going to hear from your person about that they broke up with this karmic individual. And both of those are about, communication. So I think there's going to be some painful communication. With the Magician, I take that as a yes. It's in the upright. This person will eventually decide to get clean with some people that needed to hear the truth. Bottom of the deck over here is, I hope that one day you can forgive me. I think they hope everyone will forgive them. The bad news is, no, not everyone will forgive them. You'll forgive them because you're a divine soulmate. You're possibly a twin flame. You will forgive them. But will their mother? Possibly. Will their lover? I don't know. But they're hoping everyone will forgive them, but I just don't think that's possible. You can't please everybody. Let's go ahead and reveal. I feel you even though we're apart. Third party. Page of Fire. I wish I could take back my words. Going with the flow. Six of Swords. I'm so attracted to you. Chemistry. Wow, look how those go together. Perfect. And the Page of Cups. I think they are being led to break open and tell the truth. I think their heart is going to guide them to get honest. I don't know if they're going to reach out and confess everything to everyone that needs to hear it. 444. But I think that by being guided to you, when people watch your person end up with you, have a new beginning with you, start a new relationship with you outside of this third-party environment, like coming into a relationship with you, the truth speaks for itself. Funny thing about the truth is it doesn't have to shout it from the rooftops. It happens automatically. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. Whatever's meant to be will be. And when this person is led to you, which they are, everyone will suddenly have a download of information and know the truth. It's like let's say your person said you were a crazy, psycho, stalking person that they only had a one-night stand with, or that they never loved, they never had a connection with, they're over you, they want nothing to do with you, they hate you. Let's say they said that. And you know all the while they were texting you, seeing you, wanting you, pursuing you, and you're just like, that's not even me. Can't believe they told these people this. Well, in the outcome, it's them coming back to you, being with you, committing to you, starting a new life with you. And therefore, everybody else just has to eat their words and go, wow, well, I guess he was full of shit. Or she was full of shit. They talked a lot of shit. They said a lot of shit in the past about that person, and yet they end up with that person. And that's what your lover is scared of. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of being with you because then everybody knows the truth without them saying it. It's like everything they said about you was a lie. The whole story they portrayed of you was a lie. That what the truth is they love you, they're attracted to you, they want you, and they love you. Page of Cups. And I don't know why they lied, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, the truth will come out. Going with the flow, Six of Swords is moving on from rocky waters to smooth waters. It's about getting over a painful time and going into a better time. This is going across the bridge. This is going across the lake. This is moving on, okay? And they are going to move on, going with the flow, moving on. They wish they could take back the lies and the words that they spread about you, but they can't. They can't take them back. But the truth speaks for itself is really what I'm hearing. Thank you so much for the 99 cents, Perspective Princess, or Priestess. Thank you so much. Aubrey, oh, Steph, I really feel you're right. I sure hope so. I have felt that. He's gonna have to make a lot of changes. Sometimes people say crap to go along with the crowd, then immediately regret it. Yeah, and I do feel that's a lot, thank you, Aubrey, of what he's going through, or she. This is, I wish I could take back everything I said about you, but I can't. I talked a lot of shit. I spread a lot of gossip. I spread a lot of lies. God, that was fucked up of me. I lied, but again, I lied to protect myself. It was an automatic response. I was like a robot. I was scared of revenge. I was scared that maybe that person would take revenge on me, just like my person was scared that, you know, his ex-wife would have taken his daughter away from him. So he felt he had to lie to her. It's like, I get it. It doesn't make it okay, but I get it. You know, that person's like, whatever I did, however I lied, it was for self-preservation or to protect someone else. And I'm sorry I said it or did it. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. You know, I wish I could take back a lot of what I've said, but it's time to move on. We have to go with the flow. The river doesn't flow backwards. It goes forwards. So we're not going to go backwards and rehash what was already said. So I don't think this person, honestly, is going to reach out to people and say, hey, remember that thing I said about that person? I lied. I don't see them going back and saying, hey, I lied about this person. I don't see that happening. I just don't. I don't see it happening. There's no going backwards. There's only going forwards. That's what I see. And that's that Six of Swords. It's painful to move on from these lies and know that people are not being told the truth from the horse's mouth who started the lies to like correct them. I know that that hurts because you wish that would happen, but that's not always the way it happens. I really just see the truth speaking for itself. I don't see your person coming out and having some big confession in front of the world about this, okay, or to others. I just don't. But this person feels you even while they are in a third-party situation. That's a fact. Look at the picture. I feel you even though we are apart, and there's the third party. There's the guy with a girl looking at another girl, okay? And it's this person saying, I know shit's fucked up, but I still think about you. I still want you, and I still feel you even while I'm with this person. Page of Wands. I desire you, I want you, I crave you. And in a nutshell, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Like, I hope that day comes where you're able to forgive. Let's see, Three of Swords. People are going to get hurt. Them coming back to you, which is what I see, is going to hurt that third party, Three of Swords. Boy, are they going to hurt. Someone's going to suffer with the truth, knowing that this person is coming back to you, going with the flow, chemistry, Six of Swords. I'm going to make amends. I'm coming back to you. All right? Yeah, someone's going to be very hurt and affected by their return with you. Okay? And we already know it, but it's that third party. How are you going to react in this scenario? How are you going to feel when this person comes back into your life, trying to make amends? They're hoping you forgive them. What is your move? We have King of Swords in the bottom in the reverse. This is, don't come over to me with that bullshit. I'm not one to be played, fooled. I've been there, done that. I'm not a sucker. Don't come into my life to fuck with me again, because you'll be sorry. So you're kind of on edge. I think you're a little bit on guard. But the bottom looks really promising here. We've got the Hierophant. He's got his hand out. He's saying, please listen. This is how it's going to be. This is the promises you're going to have to make. Nine of Swords. You're going to have to restrict yourself. You're going to have to restrain yourself from talking with these other people. You're going to have to not contact them anymore. You're going to have to pull away from that group of friends and pull away from that third-party karmic. You cannot be in communication with them anymore. If you're coming back to me, you're going to commit to me. You're going to be loyal to me. We're on a team, period. And I will love you again, Ace of Cups. If you can come correct and if you can come honest, I will love you again. I will open up my heart. I will be yours. Two of Wands, I really want you anyways, and I want you to want me. Two of Wands. We both want each other. I feel it, and I want to make something happen. I want to grow this. I want to make it work. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, I'm happy that I'm coming out of the cold. I'm happy that I'm not left out and abandoned and shafted forever. I'm happy. I'm happy that this person wants to give back. I'm happy that I'm finally getting help. I'm happy that this person is finally coming around again to fix a wrong. Knight of Cups. You're going to go forward. You're going to go forward with an open heart with this person. Whoops. But again, the watching you card fell. So go back. You're cute, but no little pig. Yes, I love you. Good boy. Oh, you're so good. You're such a good boy. Okay. I love you. The watching you card fell, which means I'm going to keep an eye on you. Like, you know, I'm aware. Okay. Communication comes up. And you're going to be wanting this person's communication. You're like, just stay communicating with me. Don't go silent, because that's a trigger. I feel like silence is a trigger for you. You are going to have to work on your insecurities. This person can't contact you 24/7, 365 while they're working, while they're driving home. You know, you're going to have to give this person space. You're going to have to be careful that you're not obsessing over constant communication, because this person is going to choose you and choose to be loyal. You just want them to be loyal. So your insecurity is, I want to make sure that you're being loyal. I want to make sure that when you come back into my life, you're being honest. And I understand there has to be a rebuilding of trust. I'm not saying throw that out the window. I'm saying don't make it a major, major thing. When I saw my twin, and we met up after he got out of work a few times, the person that he was still with, the karmic, would call him text him right after he got out of work. And he would have to lie. He'd have to give her some bullshit like, I'm going to Walmart. I got to go get something. Or, you know, just excuses. But she had the insecurity. What is he doing? Where is he at? Who is he with? And I think she had an intuition. I think she had a knowing something was going on. She should have trusted it. And either way, she was right. But the point is, if you're going to be with someone, you can't act like that. If you ever have to get to a place where you're doubting your security in a relationship, that's the time and the red flag and the signal to go. You shouldn't have to feel that way. Even if you're beginning in a relationship again. If you have to doubt someone is being honest, they're not. They're not being honest. That's the time to go. But listen, I just want you to take my advice on this. If you're willing to give someone a second chance, and I think you are, go into it trusting them. Go into it loyal. Because what you think about, you bring about. What you feel becomes real. Your insecurities will be projected into reality. You will manifest a cheating episode. If you want to stop your mind from creating a shit show when you reunite with your person, you have to go in feeling confident. He loves me. She loves me. We're back together. This person chose me. This person wants me. Decisions, 2 of Wands. This person came to me because they felt me, because they knew it was me. This person recognizes my soul, and I recognize his or hers. We're not going to fool ourselves. We're not going to be manifesting nightmares. We're going to manifest miracles. We're going to manifest healing and love and loyalty, and we're going to have good communication, and we have bomb chemistry, and nothing's going to tear that apart. I'm coming out from the cold. Therefore, my mind has to leave the gutter. My insecurities have to go. I have to make this person feel so loved, so trusted, so happy, and so wanted that we are stable. Because if I make this person feel like I don't trust them, that I need to baby them, check on them, watch them, code their phone, track them, whatever. Like if I make this person feel like I need all of that, they're not going to want to be here. So you have to convince yourself that you don't need to be insecure anymore, that they're coming in for you. Don't start that I don't trust you bullshit again. I know that trust takes time and you're rebuilding it, but that's not the right foot to step on. And if that's something you've done in the past or some advice you've taken, throw it away. That's not good advice, and it didn't work last time. So don't try it again. That's the definition of crazy. Okay? The next one I wanted to surprise you, but I'm going to show you now. We have true love. Twin flames. If this is true love, nothing is going to tear you guys apart. Nothing has, nothing will. You are forever bonded. And you need to get that fresh perspective. If you don't see that your person misses you, it's not going to happen. If you don't see how incredible you are, how desirable you are, how much they want you, it's not happening. If you don't tell yourself, my man, my woman loves me, whoever this is, loves me, wants me, can't get enough of me, can't stop loving me, just wants to be around me, they think about me all the time. They love to think about me. They want to be near me so much. As much as I want to be near him or her, this person wants to be near me. If you can't see that, speak that, feel that, know it, how is it going to manifest? Because if you're one of those people that is like, well, Do they love me? Do they want me? Are they coming back for me? Is this going to happen? Are they going to be faithful? Are they going to do this? If you're asking all these questions, you're manifesting your insecurities and your fears. And the answer is no. They're not coming back to stay. They're not going to get honest with you. They're not going to leave that third party. Why? Because your reality is they're not. Your reality is they're not with you because you're speaking it. Your reality is you don't know if they love you, so they don't. Your reality is you don't know if you're being thought about, desired, wanted, or sought after. You're not sure. You're insecure. So what needs to be worked on is your security, your confidence, your affirmations about you, your fucking reality. That needs to be worked on, not flipped over like a pancake over there on their side saying they need to fix this, they need to fix that, they need to fix this. No, 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 no. That's why we never focus on their issues, we focus on ours. Because our reality is the powerhouse. We are the furnace that builds momentum. And if you're not building that fire, you're not building that furnace with confidence, affirmations, visualizations. If you're not telling yourself a new perspective, how in the fuck is it going to happen? It's not. And you're going to, no offense, but you're going to forever and always be in the same situation with this guy and the next guy and the next guy forever. Because you need to break that karmic cycle. Or maybe it's a girl for some of you guys. This girl, that girl, and the next girl. You're going to be in the same position. Or just flat out single because you can't manifest a relationship at all. Because now you're telling yourself, I'd rather be single. What's your reality? Single. If you're telling yourself, I'd rather stay away from relationships or nothing but drama and messes and bullshit, I need someone to come correct. What are you going to get? Someone coming to you correct? Maybe. But I kind of think you might attract a bitter man or a bitter person who is cold, unsympathizing, goal-driven, and looking for a woman or a man that's got just as much as they do to the table. And romance and fantasy and elation is out the window. It's fucking gone. Why? Because you manifested someone who was goal-driven, not love-driven. You think about that on what you're manifesting, okay? You know, singleness, togetherness, marriage, happiness, love, loyalty. What is it? What is the main thing you're bringing into your world? If you are much like me, which is love-driven, if love is more important to you than anything, then you have to be loving. You have to be romantic. You have to be in fantasy. You have to be like a romance novel. You have to believe in love, true love, if that's what you want to manifest. A romantic person, and then romance will come in. If you're a passionate, sexually driven person, then you're going to have to work on body maintenance, sexual vibes. You're going to have to get sexual clothing. You're going to have to put it out there. You're going to have to be provocative. You're going to have to be like, I am a sexually driven person and I want a sexually driven man or a sexually driven woman. And that's what you're going to get. And look at the people that focus on sex. What do they get in their relationships? Sexual partners. They don't always get love, but they get good sex. The people that engulf themselves in romance and love, it doesn't matter what size they are. What do they manifest? Romance. Nights under the stars, trips to Paris. Lovey, lovey, lovey-dovey, because that's what they're manifesting. Bitter people, goal-driven people, all business, no time for play. What do they manifest? Relationships that are driven by goals, hardworking, good-looking, dynamic, leaders, but they argue. They argue, they're always in competition, there's headbutting, there's insecurities there, there's bitterness there, and there's struggles in their relationship because what they're manifesting is a mere reflection of themselves. Coldness, ice, swords. And when it goes to money, the pentacles, as you see, I'm working my way around the elements. The earth pentacle driven people, if they're all into the world, if they're all into other people, if they're all into coexist, peace and love, you know, what do they get? What do they manifest? A partner like them who's more into the world than them. So these spiritually earth-driven people tend to be in these coexist relationships that are full of trouble, intimately. Why? Because their partner is just as concerned with the world as they are, and they're not concerned with each other. It's like, what is a relationship? How can I manage that? I can manage a shelter, I can manage donations, I can manage healing the world, I can manage a farm and a garden and getting communities together, and I can manage all that shit. I can be a teacher, I can be a preacher, I can be a guide, I can be a nurturer, I could be all these things to the world. But when I come home, I struggle in my intimacy. You know, be careful what they manifest. And as far as pentacles go, let's talk about straight money, you know? Well, if someone's focused on money, I think that's the best part. If someone's focused on money, they're going to get money. Because they eat it, they breathe it, they sleep it, they know it, they speak it, they exist in the realm of pentacles. And then they attract it. Because that's all they focus on. And if they have a love partner, that partner's money driven. And so you see rich people with who? Gold diggers. Why? Because they're both about money. To each their own. But where's the romance? You can buy romance for a night, but it's not lasting. You can't buy love. You can buy diamonds, trips, cars, and clothes. Can't buy love. Anyways, I'm moving on. I'm so sorry. Just this lollygagging with that whole fucking thing. But the point is, please manifest what your heart's desires are. Because shit, if it's money, manifest that. I don't care. I'm not judging you. You know, some people want money more than anything in the world, and I say go for it. If that's what you fucking want. People want to be altruistic and help the world and feed the hungry and whatever, and they don't care about sex, intimacy, romance, or love. Go for it. Go be part of the world, because that's what you want. Okay? I'm for whatever you want. If you want romance, go for it. God, I hope you find your love story. And I bet you're going to fucking get it. And good for you. And vice versa with the passion, the romance, the good sex. You know, if you want that, if you want to feel alive and sexy till the end of your days, go for it. I know you're going to find it. And you're going to be happy. And if you're happy, I'm happy, because that's what you want. Okay? But again, get your head on straight. Communicate with the universe on what it is you really want, because you're going to manifest it. So all these questions, are they coming back to me? Are they going to leave the third party? Do they love me? I mean, yes, I can answer that in the tarot. I can definitely get you guys answers. And maybe you just need that confirmation today. But also, listen to me. Stop asking yourself those things. Start speaking them into existence. You're damn right they want me. They want me just as much as I want them. Damn right they're coming back. They hate being away from me. They miss me so much like crazy. You have to speak those things out loud, and you have to start to believe them. And if you don't believe them, keep speaking them until you believe them. Hell, be like these people. They believe their own lies. They said it so much to so many people, they believe their own lies because they reaffirmed it more than once. You want to know how liars believe themselves? That's how. They keep lying, they keep reaffirming, and they believe it. So do the same, but make miracles. Bottom of the deck, I didn't want to show you till last, but we have I miss you. I fucking miss you, honey. I just do. You're my love bug. This is my little love bug. Little blue love bug. Sad. Little Eeyore. You know, I miss you. You're my love bug. I've missed you since you went away. Okay? So this person misses you. Breaking karmic chains. Fuck yes. This is very refreshing. Thank you, Lord. Why? Because it's masculine energy. Divine masculine. We could be dealing with a masculine here. But it's about going and getting it. Making those calls. Taking those decisions seriously. All right? All right, we're almost done. You guys are like, Steph, are you ready to shut up? Because this is like your second video. I know. I'm fucking sorry. Let's get on with it and finish. Poor people. Give me a message of your love with this individual. Show me your love. So I'm hearing Nicki Minaj, Your Love. I don't know if you guys ever heard her, but she's bomb. That particular song, Your Love by Nicki Minaj. Okay, that's your jam right now. So anyways, this is the number 3. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity, not a promise, an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And that's refocus. We've already gotten that judgment card, guys. You got the refocus card. This is reevaluate back to what you love. So both of you are reevaluating your love interest. What do you want with love? You're both figuring it out. She's looking out into a magical world and remembering what it is she really wants. And I think you guys need to know that. They're thinking about you. You're thinking about them. You're both remembering what you really love about this person. Another card is physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it or being sexual. But physical touch in your relationship is important. Don't let that slide by you. The next one is demonstrate love. Find out what's important to your person that you love and then act on it. Does your person like space? Give them space. Does your person like attention? Give them attention. Does your person like sexual fantasy? Give them that. You know, this is a time for you to demonstrate to them, I love you. If it's sending them flowers, send them flowers. If it's a text or communication, do that. And also know that they're going to be showing you as well. They're going to be showing you that they love you through demonstration. Maybe that is a text or a phone call. Maybe that's meeting up with you. Whatever. They're going to be showing you soon. And Spirit wants you to know, demonstrating it, showing the person you love them, being physical with them, and getting back to what you want is so important. If you have distance and you can't get physical with your person, but you still want them, my advice to you is to visualize. Visualize physical touch. Visualize that. Ted, you're in a little bit of a difficult situation because you've never been physical with your person. So that's very hard, but still try. All right, just try. If you can't go there and feel it, then how can it be? You know what I mean? Ted, made me bust up because I like space, but literal space like Star Wars and astronauts. Oh, Ted, that's so cute. I love that. All right, so we're nearing the ending of this reading. Hang in there, guys. What does your person really feel for you at this time? What is your true love, twin flame or divine soulmate, really feel about you today while I'm doing this reading? You had me at hello, Jerry Maguire. You don't have to say anything like it's you. You had me. You had me the moment, oh, I just got a vision. The moment they met you, they saw your eyes, your hair, your face, your energy. The moment they met you and you said, hi, my name's Stephanie, it's your name. At that moment, well, you put your name in it, but you know, at that moment they melted. They fucking melted. The moment you said hello and introduced yourself, or the moment they introduced themselves to you and you said hello to them, that was it. That was fucking it. This person wants you to know, like, damn, ever since I met you, God, I've been into you. I've been into you ever since I met you. God, I miss you. The next one is Nothing Compares. No, Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. No one and nothing compares. Last but not least, just breathe. Meditate. Have peace. Calm your ass down. They love you. They miss you. Yes, this is real. They fought it, but honey, it's still real. Okay, it's still real. This is true love. You have a part to play in all of this. Quit manifesting third parties. Quit manifesting separation. Quit manifesting bullshit between you guys. Start speaking the good shit and believe it. Breathe. Focus. Calm yourself down. Don't get your head clouded with fears. False evidence appearing real. Okay? Don't do it to yourself. Next, let's get an oracle from, well, what is this? The Oracle of E. Great deck. Still don't understand why they chose this, but whatever. E, I mean, I could have thought of a million other titles, but for whatever reason, the E means something to this person. I almost want to say it looks like a Hebrew letter, but I don't know what. Anyways, I don't know. Well, we have GPS. I think this person is being watched. We had a lot of watching you today. Then we have GPS. If your person's been telling you, I'm a little bit scared, maybe my phone's hacked, or I think my person's watching me, stalking me, she's got tabs on me, or he, like that's a real thing. Just know that if they're telling you that, it's real. There is someone that's keeping tabs on them, or maybe there's someone keeping tabs on you, but it's a real thing. You know, they're not lying about it. There's a triangle here, so I think this is like a third-party situation. Number 15 major arcana is the devil card energy. So there's somebody that's got an obsession and a hold on someone, and they're trying to use, I don't know, technology against them. But also in other news, GPS, Spirit always knows where you are, and Spirit knows where you want to go. All you have to do is talk and communicate to Spirit and to your higher self. You guys are always connected, and there's a satellite out there that's here to guide you and help you. Your GPS is your intuition. Your GPS is Spirit talking to you through the cards, through candles, through words, through songs, through everything. Use your GPS to be guided. Let's see what it says. All right. It says OMG. In capitals. Your intuition is being a real show-off these days. Downright psychic. It's so ready to help you navigate your life. And quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, that you insist on doing everything without its help. There's no need to be lost ever, especially now that you're about to stumble onto a gold mine. Oh shit. So your intuition's like totally helping you. Mercury is moving into Leo, which is a GPS. When Mercury goes into Leo, it's about challenge, fun, competition, energy, drive, movement, luck, challenge. And it wants to have intelligence with that. So it's sending you on a journey. So yeah, your GPS is pushing you right through your obstacles. But again, your intuition's gonna kick you in the ass and go, why are you not listening to me? Whenever your red flags come up, whenever your intuition tells you something, but you let your mind get in the way, your GPS is saying, stop. Why are you being stupid? Why are you taking a detour? I know a better route, but you're not listening. Don't let your intellect distract you from what you know. And I'm going to give you one helpful hint. What that really means is when your reality is not reflecting your dreams, your feelings, your knowings, and your affirmation. When your reality is not reflecting what you know to be real, keep going. Don't get distracted and go, well, I guess it's not real. I'm going to have to go accept reality now. I mean, there's a time and a place for that, but that's not right now. Your intuition is saying, I know it looks like you're on a bad path, or that there's no fruition coming, or that this is not happening, but you're wrong. Do you feel it? Yes. Do you know it? Yes. Are you affirming it? Yes. Do you believe that this works? Yes. Do you believe in the powers of the universe, that they perform miracles? Yes. Then do not doubt the false evidence that appears to be real. Know that it's fake. Do not doubt your path. Stop doubting. Do not doubt. Do not let fear lead you astray. You know your intuition is your GPS, not your mind. Your mind protects you, and it uses protection in the form of past events. It's a well-known scientific fact that our mind prevents us from getting hurt, burned, cut in bad relationships or in any dangerous space because we've been there, done that before, we've experienced it, or we've seen it, or we know that that's a bad experience. And there's fear and there's scariness there. This is what prevents us from jumping off a diving board or parachuting or going on a roller coaster or starting a new relationship or whatever. Our fear gets in the way and says this is danger, and it makes your body react. And believing that this could happen. Don't let it. You're powerful. Don't let it scare you out of a good thing. I know this is different and new, and you're on a whole huge change of life. You've never been here before. You've never been you right now, as old as you are right now, as experienced as you are right now, knowing everything that you know right now before. You've never been on this path as you before. You may have been on this path 20 years ago. You may have been on this path 5 years ago, but you've never been on this path as you now. And so you have to trust that. Don't let your past experiences detour you from manifesting. Anyways, I just want to leave you guys with that. I'm going to do a Moonology card and just end the reading because I'm really just talking way too much today. And enough's enough. You've all heard enough from me. Spirit, please give me an oracle today to lay this reading to rest so everyone can go off about their business and live their lives. Let me end this reading. Okay. So the elixir came out. She who forgives. Remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. Oh, this is perfect. Because my whole readings today, even though it got split in two, was do they feel bad for the lies they've told? And we've all been really wanting to know that answer. Do they really feel bad? Do they have remorse or guilt for what they've said? Well, this is a confirmation, even though we've beaten it down. Yes, they do feel bad. They do have remorse. Okay? And that's just something you need to know. And this is the elixir. And now is the time for forgiveness. You may never get that apology. They may never call you and say, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. But you have to forgive and let that go. Do you really need that apology? Do you really need them to say, hey, I hurt you and I'm sorry? I mean, I guess you might need to know they're sorry so you can forgive them. But let actions speak louder than words. If you never get the words, but you have them calling you, coming around, giving time and energy and effort to you, then accept that as an apology. Accept those actions. Let them be louder than words because they are showing you they're sorry. They don't have to say it. And for those of you that actually got an apology, words, verbal, I am sorry for everything I've done to you. I'm sorry for everything I've said about you. You know, forgive. It's time. 6 of Swords. You know, it's time. Oh, Max, you got an apology? Yay. Okay, great. Who else got an apology? You got an apology today again because it's been so many lies. Oh, Max. Yeah, so if you're getting those apologies, forgive and accept them. Be open-hearted. Trust your instincts, your GPS. You don't want to be led astray to the wolves, you know. But if your intuition's saying it's genuine, please take that. The next one is she who nurtures Colette. Empathy, gentleness, and insight. All right, so this is about using your intuition again, your GPS, your third eye, seeing when somebody's genuine and when somebody's not. But if you know someone's genuine, believe it and forgive. Just by the act of forgiveness, you're going to see this relationship transforming, because it's like, wow, the energy shifted. We no longer have bitterness. We no longer have anger. We no longer have resentment. Those are no longer ingredients in this relationship. We now carry in empathy. We now carry in guilt, remorse, and forgiveness. Now we have to build a new story. So it's like the building blocks start coming together to build a new event. So rebuild. You're not telling the same story. All right, I know, yakety yak. Let's read. Let's move on. Okay. Remorse, guilt, and forgiveness is elixir. An elixir, she who forgives wears a simple autumn leaves in her hair. Her hazel eyes welcome you to her world. The green of her gown echoes nature's favorite color. She is a healer. She holds an intricately etched decanter containing a healing elixir of forgiveness. But there is a dare hidden here. Like all miracle cures, you must seek her out and complete a task. Elixir's magical liquid can soothe your woes, your worries, and your pain, but first you must address what caused those pains in the first place. It's not always what you think, and are you willing to engage in this arduous, possibly perilous journey into the center of yourself? Hello, Virgo. Virgo's here in this reading. Hermit. Going within. Elixir appears because you seem to be seeking solace from a hurt inflicted by someone. You must ask yourself if those wounds were self-inflicted in part. Did you stay too long when you knew you should go? Did you not return when you had messages that you were needed? Did you perhaps not listen to your intuition? Sorry, Sumo's having a nightmare. Sumo. Okay. There are so many ways we can harm ourselves, but the worst of all is guilt. We heap blame upon ourselves when we can't undo what's been done. Remorse for those things that you said or didn't say. All must be dealt with this when we seek healing. The message of this card is you can be healed, but first you must forgive yourself. Then you can forgive the other person. So I do want to say, I think your person absolutely has guilt, remorse, all of it. But I can tell you that they haven't forgiven themselves yet for lying, okay? You know, they wish they could take back their words. We saw that earlier. And they hope that you can forgive them one day, but the reason they hope is because they hope they can forgive themselves. They carry around a lot of guilt. And I want you to promote in your manifestation that they forgive themselves. Speak it. Say they forgive themselves. They love themselves and everything's okay. Everything that happened happened for a reason, for everyone's highest good. Period. We're going to move on from this. I forgive you and I want you to forgive yourself. Okay? So promote that in your manifestation. Someone here has to say, if I were to write a letter asking for forgiveness from some wrong that I did, what would it say? And go ahead and write that letter. Just to the universe or to that person. Write it, read it out loud, and then burn it. Consider that message sent, okay? Next, if you were to write a letter telling someone you forgive them, even if they haven't apologized, what would that letter say? And again, write it, read it, and burn it. Consider it sent. Both ways. Also, what do you need to let go of so you can forgive and start to heal and not hang on to the bullshit? All right, so let go of that shit, guys. Let it go. Now we're going to read Colette and be done. Hope you guys liked today's reading. I know, it's just a lot. She who nurtures entwines her hair with a soft crown of flowers and leaves. The name Colette means necklace in French. She also wears a delicate gold chain adorned with an amethyst and a tiny pink pearl, or pearls. The soft luminescence of pink pearls and blossoms reflect Colette's gentle nature and her nurturing heart. Purple amethyst is a stone that promotes healing from grief, as well as a sense of balance and peace. On Colette's forehead, it signifies the third eye chakra, the source of her insight and intuition. She instinctively knows what others are feeling, so she is able to nurture those who need her gift of empathy. This card brings a gentle message of hope and healing, and when you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of those rare souls who sees a glance of exactly what you are experiencing. But you will need to recognize the knowing souls like Colette by the empathetic depth in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. So step 1, when do you need to be more gentle with yourself? Do you do that enough? Step 2, do you allow yourself to be nurtured by others, or do you push them away? Step 3, who can I share my gifts of empathy with, as well as my insight? All right. So that is your reading today, guys. I hope you liked it. I don't know, it's really long. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Okay, hit the bell icon twice so you guys can select all notifications so you know when I'm live. That way you guys will never miss a reading, but more than that, you can be first in my live chat and get some free cards for yourself. Whoever's first and says hello or hi or anything in my chat, you're the first one to get cards. So please hit that bell icon twice. Don't forget to subscribe to my monthly extendeds, and don't forget to seek me out for any personal advice you may have. I have readings from 5 minutes to 45 minutes long. They're all available over there on my website. There is the times available. It's a little bit out, but now's a good time to get in before fall, so you can start making those appointments. So if you guys are looking for a personal reading from me, please go ahead and do that. Okay, I made it affordable for everyone. So whatever the reading is, it's affordable for a private, personal. Also, I'm going to come live for about 30 minutes, I hope. In a few minutes here, I'm going to do $3 cards. I do this every now and then whenever I need to just get more money because I'm going through something, which clearly I am. So if you guys want some cards, it's $3 a card. And you can do that on Cash App only. No Super Chat. Super Chat takes 40% of what you send me. So I don't want to use Super Chat. So if you guys want to use Cash App, please go there, or you could donate to my website. All right? But I'll see you guys over there in a few minutes to do your $3 card readings if you want any. If nobody wants any and now it's just not a good time, then I'll move on and we'll do it another time. But I'll be live here again soon, so be sure you're aware when I come live. Keep a lookout for me. Hit the bell icon. I'm coming live. I don't want to be on long. I do have to go soon. But $3 cards, okay? So I'll see you in there. If you haven't downloaded Cash App yet, download it. It's an app in all your phones. Set yourself up with your bank card. That's all you need to do. And my tag is money symbol. Let that shit go. 1111. Okay, you go there, you donate however many cards you want. If you want 1 card, if you want 6 cards, whatever, it's $3 per card. All right, so I'll see you guys over there in a second if you want one. All right, I love you, and remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. All right? Okay, markers. Oh, you got $21 in there. I'll see you over there. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys. Love you. Bye. Bye, Max. Love you.